Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We have another pick a card reading today, and today is going to be a message from the spirit in your home. So we're going to see if there is a spirit in your home, if your home is haunted, and then whatever message this spirit has for you. So keep in mind that this is a general reading. It may not resonate entirely for everyone. If you want me to pick up on your energy in upcoming readings, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, you can find the information for that in the description box below. So I actually laid out 3 different decks to choose from today, and I've already picked out the cards that we're going to use, the oracle cards for the reading as well. They're off to the side here. But for pile 1, we're going to have the Joker Tarot. Pile 2 is going to be the Tarot of Mystical Moments. And then pile 3 is going to be the Deviant Moon Tarot. So I'll give you guys a moment to choose your deck. Feel free to watch more than one pile or the entire reading if you'd like to. I have a feeling that a lot of the people who are watching me are quite haunted in a sense, if you know what I'm trying to say here. So let's go ahead and take a look at pile 1. I'm gonna go ahead and move the decks over just so I have space to lay out the cards. Here, actually, we're gonna leave you here. We're gonna move you. Okay, so pile 1. If you chose the Joker Tarot, who is the spirit in your home? And then let's see the message that they have for you. Here are the cards that we have. So we have child, nature, friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. The shadow attribute is tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. Okay. I have a feeling that this pile is going to have multiple spirits. I was definitely getting that when I chose this tarot deck, at least 2, if not more spirits that are in your home. We have the hero and the heroine. Passion for a journey of personal empowerment. The shadow attribute is escapism and a false sense of heroism. We have sorrowful. Death. Damn. Here, I'm gonna move this again because I feel like I need more space. We're gonna put you over there. We're gonna get some more space. Okay, so we have melting. We have love. All right. And we have avoiding, running, and past memories haunted. Yeah, so I'm getting a strong energy from this reading. I'm definitely getting that the spirit in your home is, if I'm being completely honest, it does feel like a familial connection, or it feels like someone that you could have maybe been married to, dated. I feel like in this pile, there is someone who has crossed over to the other side who misses you very much, or you miss this person. There could be a very strong soul tie here with this person. This could be a child. I'm definitely getting a younger energy, or I'm getting a, it feels like a feminine energy for some of you as well. Let me sit with this for a second. I feel like this, whoever this spirit is, they are not happy about the way that they crossed over, or maybe you were worried about the way that they crossed over. Either you or this person are definitely feel unsettled by the way that this person passed. Let me just sit with this for a second here. Yeah, for some of you, this is a child, or this could even be an animal. It could be an animal, it could be a pet. But I am getting that there could be multiple spirits here. I'm getting that there could be a pet, there could be a child, there could be a passed over loved one all together. This is definitely someone that was once Earth side. So this is not like an entity. This is not, yeah, like an entity from another realm. This is not an infernal. This is not an angel. This is definitely someone who was once on Earth. They had a physical body before. And they're telling me that maybe they, for some of you, this person could have died in a, I'm hearing a car accident or some sort of, something with fire. Something could have happened with fire. Something could have burned down. They could have burned. I'm seeing burn wounds. I should have mentioned a disclaimer or a trigger warning for this. I'm sorry. If this is a pet or a child, they want to acknowledge everything that you did to, I'm hearing, to save them. I'm not sure if someone here is a firefighter, or maybe you guys deal with situations like this. There's something, I definitely heard firefighter, I heard police officer, maybe some sort of authority or authoritative job where you have to protect people, you have to rescue people. I'm getting that you might experience a lot of paranormal activity in your home because of the job that you have, or because of whatever you do to save people is what I'm hearing. Maybe some of you guys work in like in nursing, or you're a doctor, you work in the hospital. This doesn't have to be the case though, but I am getting that if this is a child or an animal, they do acknowledge everything that you did for them. They want to say thank you for that. They said you did everything that you could. I'm not sure whose energy this is of feeling very regretful or hurt of the way that this person passed. I'm not sure if it's them or you or the both of you, but I am going to go ahead and clarify that. And yeah, that was sorrowful. Someone feels like they passed too soon or they were not supposed to pass, whether that's you or them feeling this way. Tell me more about the spirit in pile 1's home. Four of Pentacles and Strength. I feel like the spirit, this being was not ready to pass. 8 of Wands, the Chariot, the Page of Cups. They were not ready to pass. They were either too young. They're showing me a struggle. I'm not sure if they had a health condition. They're showing me a struggle. I'm also saying struggle to breathe. Tell me more about this spirit in pile 1's home. Maybe some of you guys feel like you have nightmares because this spirit is not at rest. Knight of Pentacles, the Sun. I don't know why I keep getting a child's energy. Death, 5 of Wands. The way that they passed was not ideal. There could have been some sort of violence, or there could have been a situation that was unpredictable or unmanageable, or something that could not be controlled, something that was out of everyone's hands. So I am getting like a disaster, some sort of natural disaster or sickness. What happened to the spirit? The Emperor, 3 of Wands, Death, and 6 of Cups. For some of you guys, I don't know if you work in, I'm hearing CPS. I don't know if you work in childcare. This could have been a child that maybe was under someone's care. I'm hearing physician's care, or they were staying with someone. Maybe whoever their legal guardian was hurt them, or I don't know what happened here, you guys. But there's definitely something here about this spirit telling me that they were at the hands of another, or they were abused, or something happened to them that they could not control because they were helpless. Again, an animal, a child, sickness. Tell me about this Emperor energy. The Hierophant and the 10 of Swords. Yeah, this person, this child or this animal could have been abused. Page of Swords, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. Definitely. They could have had a parent who was an alcoholic or very domineering, very controlling. Yeah, this is giving me like disastrous energy. It's really sad, honestly. What else would this spirit like to tell pile 1? For some of you, I'm hearing that this is hard for you to cope with. For some of you, I'm hearing that this has been one of your most difficult cases yet, whatever that means. I don't know. Someone here's a detective, a nurse, a doctor, a firefighter. Like you work in a field where you have to save people, or where you're on the front lines of humanity. And I feel like you have a hard time grappling with what happened with this case. I'm getting like, I keep hearing the case. You have a hard time dealing with what happened in this case. I'm hearing Child Protective Services again. The Hermit, the 8 of Cups, the 2 of Wands. You feel like you didn't do enough, or that you could have done more, but the spirit of this being is telling me that you did everything that you could, or they acknowledge that you did. Maybe you just didn't know. Like what was the disconnect here? What happened here? Like what happened that I'm hearing someone was too late. 3 of Wands, King of Wands, 5 of Wands, Knight of Cups. This could have been a domestic situation, you guys, definitely. It could, again, something domestic, something with sickness, something with a fire, something with a legal guardian who was not mentally well. I think the strongest energy here is child or animal. Someone who was helpless, someone who could not defend themselves. 6 of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. Whoever this energy is, they love you. Again, I'm not sure if you tried to rescue this person, or if you worked with this person, if you worked with this animal. They see you as someone that they could have counted on. Maybe you're a teacher for some of you as well. I'm hearing that you're blaming yourself for something that you didn't see coming, or something that you didn't take as seriously. I feel like they don't want you to feel that way. I'm hearing they stick around you because you made them feel safe. So I'm not sure, like, does pile 1 recognize the spirit that's around them? Like, do they know this? Maybe you guys have experienced in some sort of, like I said, like paranormal activity around you and you didn't know what it was. 2 of Wands, the Empress, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, for some of you, this is your own child. For some of you, this is someone that was under your care. This was someone that you were trying to help in some way. I feel like you feel the same way about this child or this animal. Ace of Cups, Justice. I'm hearing you've welcomed them with open arms. Yeah, it's almost like you have this child spirit on the other side, or animal spirit on the other side, that looks out for you because you looked out for them when they were earth side. There's some sort of soul contract here. Tell me more about the soul contract. Nine of Wands sideways, Page of Swords. Yeah, I mean, it's honestly one of those, like, it feels like one of those karmic contracts where there's some sort of unfinished business, where it feels like there's unfinished business, or it feels like something was cut too short. Maybe this animal or this child's life was cut too short, or something was cut too short here, and you feel responsible for something. Three of Cups, the Fool, and the Moon. I feel like you guys dream about this a lot, or maybe they visit you in your dreams. I'm seeing that you, like, especially at night, you feel very guilty about this. They don't want you to feel guilty because they're telling me that they're looking out for you. No, I don't know. There's something about, like, you tried to look out for them and now they're looking out for you. It feels very complicated. Is there anything else that the Spirit would like to tell pile 1? The Ace of Pentacles and the World. The Fool. I'm getting something else about a case, you guys. I'm not sure, again, what you do for work, but there's something here about, like, you're going to use this experience to help you solve cases better in the future. The Magician, the Lovers, the Six of Wands. Now you know what to look out for is what I'm getting. The Spirit is also like, that's the main energy that I'm getting. Like, something that has to do with your career, or something that has to do with the process of how you maybe didn't come to a conclusion soon enough about something. They're telling me that you're going to have different opportunities, more opportunities to solve things, and you're actually going to be able to solve them. Is this Spirit at rest? I'm having a hard time telling here. The Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles. Yes, they're saying that as long as they're with you, they're at rest. I don't know. There's something about this child or this animal that sees you. Again, I'm not sure if this is your child or your animal, or maybe you were just a very present figure in their life, but they love to stick around you because they see you as, like, their parent. They see you as their mother, as their father. They choose to be around you. Yes, the High Priestess, the Two of Cups, they love you. I'm hearing something about adoption. Maybe there's something about, like, they wish that you were their parent. I don't know. This child is very loving, very protective of you. If this is an animal, they're very loving and protective of you. This is not a harmful spirit. They're telling me that it's your own guilt and your own your inability to find resolution in this situation that is making you feel this way. But they're telling me that they come to you and they try to comfort you, especially at night. I feel like you've gained a spirit guardian here. I keep hearing, like, I wish you were my mom, I wish you were my dad, or I don't know. It's very, yeah, the Devil, the Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice. I'm hearing, like, sometimes things just happen this way. I don't know. This is tough. This is complicated. This hurts a little bit. Because I have a hard time, personally, you know, when people say that, oh, like, it's God's will for certain things to happen, sometimes I have a hard time with that. And sometimes I sit with myself and I question Spirit about certain things. Like, why do certain things have to happen to certain people? Why do the innocent have to die young? And this is something where you guys might grapple with those same questions. Like, why did this have to happen this way? Why did I have to experience this? Why did I have to witness this? There's something that it's supposed to show you about your work. They're telling me about your work. Like, you've learned something through this case, through this discovery. I don't know. I'm also seeing, you guys, I'm seeing things that I cannot say on here. Maybe you were witness to a crime scene. You were witness to something that you cannot unsee, and they want you, they're telling me that they don't want you to remember them that way. Okay. I'm seeing, again, I don't know if I can say these things on here, but I'm seeing, like, strangulation, like someone losing oxygen. I'm seeing fire. I'm seeing dismemberment, abuse. I'm seeing like a fire, like a house fire, or like alcoholic parents or something like this. Because I keep hearing that maybe you ask yourself, why didn't I see the signs? I feel like you need to let go of that. I feel like this spirit is now at peace because they're with you. They're telling me that they're more at peace with you in spirit than they were in their actual life. So if that helps you feel any better, maybe that's something you needed to hear. I'm hearing something about Three of Pentacles, the Moon, the Two of Cups. They're telling me that they don't know if they will be reincarnating, but if they can, if they get to that point, if their karma allows them to, they would like to reincarnate as your child, which is very interesting. So again, I'm not sure if this is a pet or a human child, but this is someone who is on your spirit team, and they wish to, if they can, if they're granted the ability to, they would like to reincarnate again to be in your life. Whether it's a child, whether it's a pet, they said they will find a way. But if not, then they'll just be in spirit with you. This is very sweet. Yeah, I feel like you guys have some sort of entangled karma with this spirit, but I feel like there's a lot of love here. Let's get a closing message from this spirit, please. Closing message. The Magician. The Ace of Swords. Okay, well, I'm hearing two different things. I'm hearing you can do what you want with this information. I don't know why I'm hearing it that way. But again, they're telling me something about your work, your job, that now you have the knowledge that you need to solve better cases or to find resolution better. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. They might even help you out. They might even help you put some sort of pieces together, put some sort of clues together that you feel like you might be missing. It's almost like they're going to have eyes on the other side for you because they've been through something, they've been through it, and they know what to look out for. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. That was a heavy one. I really hope I was able to connect to whoever needed to hear this reading. I'd be very interested to know who this resonates for. But I'm going to go ahead and get prepared for pile 2. I will put the timestamps, you guys, so if you just want to skip forward, you can do that as well. But I don't feel like editing too much today, so I'm just going to leave it all as one video. Okay. And it's kind of surprising because I did say that this one feels heavy, but it's almost like it doesn't feel emotionally heavy. It's more so emotionally heavy on your end because I feel like the spirit is at peace. It's more so you that possibly has to let go of the guilt of something. I don't know, because they're giving me like a big exhale and they say that they feel so much better and that this is really, I don't know. It's almost weird to say, but they feel better now that they're out of that situation, that they're gone. But okay, we're going to go ahead and move on. Pile 2. If you chose the Tarot of Mystical Moments, this is going to be your reading from the spirit in your home and what they would like to tell you. Okay, so here we go. We have Mediator. The light attributes state gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. The shadow attribute is negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. We have Reckless. Okay, interesting. We have Consciousness. Wow. Okay, this is going to be interesting. For some of you, I'm getting this could even be your higher self. For some of you, this is an angel or a higher self. We have Autumn. We have Incubus with dark male energy and user. Okay. And we have Storyteller with intrigue and fascination. I'm hearing from Monsters Inc. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. This is definitely an angel or your higher self. This is someone who, this is definitely, again, higher self, a higher being. This is an energy who checks you. This is an energy who prevents you from getting into trouble. This is an energy who, I'm hearing the angel on your shoulder. I don't know why I'm hearing the angel on my shoulder, that the Lord is my witness from Lil Wayne. The Lord is my witness. Yeah, so this is something about a higher self or a higher being in the upper world, because they're telling me something here that they check you when you want to make mistakes, when you want to follow your lower self, your lower nature. They're almost like, like, do you really want to do that? Is this really what you want? Let me sit with this for a second. I'm hearing they're helping to guide you along your life path. So this is why I truly feel like it's a higher self or a higher being. Possibly like another version of yourself from an alternate dimension, or again, an angel, a higher being, a higher self. But it's almost like they want to let you know here that you could have people in your life, especially if this is a male energy, a masculine energy. There's someone in your life that is taking advantage of you, and they want you to know this. They want you to stop messing around with this person. They want you to stop talking to this person. This being is very chill, but very reprimanding at the same time. So it is giving me a divine energy. Like they kind of let you do your thing, but like the moment that you step out of line, or the moment that you do something that would not align with your higher self or with your higher calling, they check you on that. They're not afraid to pull you back or to expose something to you. There's something very significant about this season right now, like maybe fall right now. There's something very important that's happening that they want you to stay aware of right now. I'm hearing they want you to navigate through the forest clearly. They want you to see something clearly. Yeah, maybe you guys have a tendency to get pulled in by like, what's the word I'm looking for? Intriguing, captivating type of energy, manipulative energy. They want you to be aware of this. They want you to be aware of the way that you're weaving your story, the way that you're writing your story, the way that you're living your life. Let me go ahead and get some tarot cards here. Tell me more about the spirit in pile 2's home, please. I'm hearing they want what's best for you, the Hermit. Yeah, this is like a very wise spirit, but I'm not getting it as a, like, for it's not like pile 1, where it was like someone who was alive before. No, this is someone, or this is your own higher self, or this is a higher being that does not have a physical body. Judgment, the Tower, yes, the Emperor. They see things that you don't. Judgment, the Four of Wands, and the Sun. Okay, there's something coming through about stability or a living situation. Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, that they want you to be aware of. What do they want? What do you want pile 2 to be aware of with the Four of Wands? Maybe you're living with someone who is like this, who is a user, an incubus energy. They want you to be very careful with who you're sharing your sexual energy with as well. Ace of Swords and the Empress. Yes. I don't know, you guys. They want to be careful. They want you to be careful of the choices that you're making in love. Magician, the Moon. Tell me about this incubus energy, this male energy with intrigue and fascination. Page of Pentacles, the Magician. Okay. They're telling me that you might be dealing with someone who is a talker, but they don't have any actions to back up their words, or they breadcrumb you. Justice, Ace of Cups, Lovers, Ace of Wands. They want you to wait for something better. They're telling me don't settle for less. Okay? They don't want you to settle for less. Tell me more about this incubus energy, this male energy. The Devil, okay, and the Fool, yeah. So they're telling me that, again, they don't want you to get caught up in a situation where you're stuck. They don't want you to get caught up in a situation that you can't get out of. The King of Cups. Again, there's something here about like manipulative tendencies or being able to captivate someone. Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Strength. They don't want you to be easy to fool, I'm hearing. They're telling me that you have a tendency to follow your shadow side, especially when it comes to love or like sexual encounters. What do you want them to know about that? The Ace of Cups, Death. They're telling me that you have a hard time trusting yourself. Yeah, Seven of Wands, Ace of Wands, Page of Cups. What's the Ace of Cups, though? Is this something new coming in? Or is this something they need to let go of? Four of Cups. Two of Wands. There's something here that you guys are settling for. They don't want you to settle for that. I'm not sure if this is a person, if this is a home, living situation, a job. They don't want you to settle because they're saying there's something better on the horizon. Couple months time, couple weeks time. Six of Pentacles, the Star. Maybe something that you've dreamt about, something that you've asked for. I'm hearing don't settle for the okie doke. I'm I'm hearing charmed. Don't allow yourself to be charmed. Why is the case though? Who is charming them? What's going on here? Page of Cups. I don't know, you guys. It's something, this is about someone who like doesn't follow through on their word, or like they have a lot to say but they never actually take action on it. Or maybe I'm hearing this person is a poet, or they have a way with words, or like they love bomb, they give a little bit here and there, they're emotionally immature. Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, the Three of Cups. They're telling me that this person woos a lot of people. They're telling me that maybe someone that you're connected to, someone that you're talking to, they give a little bit of energy to each person that they meet. They're not really focused on you, and they don't want you to focus on them either. How will the collective know who this person is? How will pile 2 know who this person is? The Nine of Swords, because you stress out about this person. The Knight of Wands. Maybe you have a lot of passion or chemistry with this person, but there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot that is left unanswered with this person. Maybe you cannot sleep when you're around this person, or there's something here about you just stress out a lot about it. You feel stuck in your head. And that's one of the signs that they want you to realize that this is not for you. Because if this is something that makes you question, if this is your higher self, if it makes you question your higher self, or if it makes you question your path, it's not for you. King of Swords, the World, the Knight of Swords. Yes, it's like they want you to be with someone who is clear, direct, mature. Not someone who leaves you questioning or guessing where you stand with them. So this is very much about a connection. What else does this being, this spirit, want to tell pile 2? King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. I'm hearing that you're going to be making more money soon, or that you're going to be meeting someone here who is going to give you an opportunity, or you're going to be connected to someone who makes more or who gives you more. I'm hearing 6 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, the Emperor. Excuse me, Hierophant, Queen of Wands. It's like some of you guys, I'm hearing that you are holding out for someone with page energy, who is in and out of your life, who doesn't give you what you need, who doesn't give you what you deserve, who leaves you second-guessing yourself, second-guessing them, and you're about to have like a grown, like real person come into your life, like someone with big D energy, someone who actually follows through with what they say, someone who means what they say. Yes, 2 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. I'm hearing protect your heart from the wrong person and leave it open for the right person. Yeah, because they're telling me that, of course, this happens with anyone, but they're telling me that depending on the course that your relationships take, like you have the ability to either hold yourself back or accelerate in your life, and it really just depends on who you have in your corner. Yeah, so this one's heavily about relationships. Is there anything else that pile 2 needs to hear from their higher self or from this angel, this higher being? The Moon. No, they're telling me you'll figure out the rest and they'll be with you. So again, higher self, angel, you hear them when you're alone. You hear them at night. You can connect with them if you haven't already. 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. I feel like you guys are in this process of trying to make a decision. Should I stay here? Should I go there? Should I stick with this person? Should I go with that person? Is this really for me, or should I wait? And I feel like the more time that you spend with this higher self, with this being, with this angel, with yourself, the more you're going to come to a conclusion about what you need to do here. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, because they're telling me you need to move. There's something here about moving forward. King of Swords, Knight of Swords, or coming in contact with the right person. Okay, where is the right person? Are they nearby? Or what are you trying to tell pile 2? 3 of Wands. Yes, there's something about waiting, not for long, but waiting for a little bit longer. Not settling. I keep hearing not settling for the okie doke. 8 of Cups. You're gonna have to leave something or someone behind because there's something better coming into your life very, very soon. Maybe, like, again, few weeks, few months time. But you have to be willing to let go of what you're used to. Yeah. I feel like the person that you are either connecting to or living with, or whoever you're questioning, it's like you can't trust them. And I feel like that's a sign in itself. If you cannot trust that person, then that's a sign to move forward. Okay. I feel like this is all I have here. 9 of Wands, Queen of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. They're saying that you're giving your power to the wrong person. Okay. I think I'm just going to move on, because I'm not really getting much else aside from this, like, relationship energy, relationship advice. I don't know. I keep hearing they want you to stop, like, being intimate with someone, sleeping with someone. because they have nothing to give you, okay? All right. So let me know if this resonates for you guys. Again, definitely a higher self or a higher being from a higher realm. They're telling me that you know better. You know better and you can wait a little bit longer, okay? They don't want you to make any reckless decisions or something that you regret. Yeah, and this might be like right now, again, with autumn. Like this is happening right now. This is something where you might need an answer right now. So, yes, we're going to prepare for pile 3. Pile 3. If you guys chose the Deviant Moon Tarot, this is going to be a message from the spirit in your home. What they have to tell you. Give me 1 second. Let's do this. So let's see what this spirit has to tell you, who they are. So we have 2 of these. We have the mime. Light attributes are observant, calculated, careful, mindfulness, and entertainer. The shadow attributes are inability to stand up for self and others, isolation, dissociation. We have the advocate. The light attributes are inspires you to put compassion into action. The shadow attribute is embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. Okay. We have astonished. Very interesting. We have anger. Okay. We have the fall. Yes. We have drunken goblin with spilling the tea, people's business, and ghost with unexpected guest. Okay. All right. So I'm getting 2 different messages here. Let me see. I'm just gonna put these. I need more space. Okay. For some of you, this is an ancestor. For some of you, there's something about the spirit where they cannot speak. They're telling me that they cannot speak. There's something about they, I don't know if their ability to speak was taken from them, or maybe you just cannot hear them. Maybe they try to send you signs and you don't hear them, or there's something here about the inability to speak. Like maybe they don't necessarily show up to you, like you don't hear them, right? But you get signs from them, or you get smells or symbols from them. This spirit is telling me that they are either angry with something that's happening around you, or they're trying to get your attention and they're upset that you're not listening to them. Let me sit here. Let me sit here for a second. They keep telling me that they cannot speak, so they're trying to get your attention in another way. For some of you also, this could be, you guys might attract multiple spirits. So this is either an ancestor or this is multiple spirits. Or multiple spirits are trying to get your attention about something, or they're trying to show you something. They're trying to warn you of something. There's an energy here of like clutching pearls or being very surprised at something, whether it's you or the spirit. They're also telling me that you need to play more of an active role in something. Maybe you are being passive in a situation where you need to be active. They're not happy with something, whether this is one or multiple spirits. Let's see what's going on here. Who is this spirit? Who are you? 7 of Cups. Yeah, this is multiple energies. 6 of Wands that are trying to get your attention. Seven of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. They want to warn you that something might fall apart. Who is this spirit? Tell me more about you. And why are you here? Two of Wands, Knight of Swords. Five of Wands. You guys, there's something going on around you. They want you to pay attention to. You guys could be experiencing, or there could be something here about like a group effort going on around you. People trying to get into your energy. Page of Pentacles, Hangman, Eight of Cups. They want you to get away from a group of people or from a person. They keep telling me you have to stand up for yourself. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. It's almost like there's a being here that either can't speak or they want to keep their identity private. It doesn't feel malicious though. Four of Cups, Six of Pentacles. I'm hearing because you don't listen to them anyway. The Fool. Okay. The Spirit could be upset with you. Four of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Four of Swords. Yeah, they're telling me that you're not moving fast enough in a situation. It's like they want you to speed something up, or they want you to move faster. Maybe there's no urgency. You feel like there's no urgency, but there is. Two of Swords, Queen of Swords. The Spirit might try to send you symbols through music, through art, through other people's words, because I don't know why they cannot speak. Why can't they speak? Why can't they? Four of Swords. Something happened to them, you guys. Like something happened to them where their ability to speak was taken from them. Maybe this is how they passed. Four of Swords, Nine of Wands. The Lovers. Damn. Okay. Ace of Swords, Three of Swords. Huh. Yeah, something could have happened. I don't know. Again, I can't really say certain things on here, but it does give me that this person... I'm even hearing buried alive for some of you. I don't know. This could be an ancestor. I'm getting heavily an ancestor. Or like a group of ancestors. Tell me about the Fall. It's like you might not even know how many spirits are around you. Three of Swords, Six of Wands to try to help you in a situation here. Two of Swords, Hangman. What are you trying to warn them of? Why are you angry? The Hierophant, the Ten of Swords, because you're going to get trapped in a situation if you don't move, I'm hearing. Hierophant, Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. You might get caught up in a contract or in a marriage that you don't want to be in if you don't move out of it. Judgment, Nine of Swords. Oh, okay. Okay. If this is an ancestor, they're telling me that they're seeing you repeat a pattern that they lived, that they repeated, and this is why they passed, and they want you to get out of that situation before the same thing happens to you. Judgment, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Yeah, it's like they want you to move on solo, or they want you to be alone. They want you to be away from someone or from a group of people. Okay, I'm hearing that this person was silenced. I don't know how they were silenced, you guys. I'm not sure if their tongue was cut off, if something happened to them. They were silenced. They're showing me like duct tape over the mouth, or like a hand over the mouth. Like this person was silenced. What happened to this person? Maybe you're doing something or exposing something that happened here to this person. Ten of Cups, Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Cups, the Two of Cups. I'm hearing it. Sometimes it'll be your own family, you guys. I'm hearing that this is a pattern that is happening or repeating or unfolding within a family unit or within a domestic partnership, a relationship that you have with someone. Then they don't, it's almost like maybe you guys don't realize how serious a situation is, and they want you to move out of it before it gets more serious. But what is going on that pile 3 does not realize that you do? Two of Swords, a battle for power, Judgment. I'm hearing if you don't make a decision for yourself, a decision will be made for you. Judgment, Queen of Pentacles. There's a power struggle happening here. Yeah, and they're telling me that they lived through it too. They're telling, okay, it's like they're trying to speak, but it's muffled, it's mumbled. It's like it's, I can't hear it that clearly. It's almost like someone's speaking underwater, or someone's trying to speak through their mouth being covered. But they're trying to speak fast. They're trying to tell me a lot here. What do you want them to do? The World, the Lovers, make better choices. They're saying make a different choice. Make a different choice. Death, you need to make a different choice. I can't even put this card here because of the nudity. Oh, this one too. Yeah, Four of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. They want you to make a different choice, or you're going to be in the same situation that they were in. Yes, this is definitely an ancestor, you guys, or like a group of ancestors. Eight of Pentacles. Possibly they might want you to make a change with your career. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. The Lovers again, King of Wands. Make a better choice. King of Wands. For some, this spirit is telling me that they either don't like the mother or father of your children, or there's something about they had children with the wrong person and they don't want you to repeat that. Eight of Cups, the World. Get out while you can. I'm hearing before you get pregnant for some of you. Like literally. Before you get pregnant by the wrong person. Yeah. Empress, the Devil. Exactly. Before you get pregnant by the wrong person. Page of Swords, Four of Wands, Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Before you're stuck living a life that you don't want to live. I feel like whoever this ancestor or spirit was, they sacrificed a lot of their own life to maybe raise a family. And maybe they recognize that they didn't want that, or that you don't want that, or maybe it's just not with, you're not meant to do it with this person, and they want you to get out while you can. Tell me about unexpected guest. Yeah, they're telling me for some of you, like, you don't even realize that they're there, or you might not even know who they are. Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what you guys do for work. I don't know if you are in a position of authority, or if you make a lot of money, or if you're meant to do this, because they're telling me that you guys might have someone in your life who only wants you for what you have. Or like you're going to have people showing up in your life because they think you have money and they're going to want that. Eight of Pentacles, Page of Cups. They want you to protect your assets. Something about protecting the DNA, because I literally heard like the deoxyribonucleic acid. Protect your DNA. Protect the bloodline. Okay, anything else that this spirit would like to tell Pile 3? The Lovers. Queen of Pentacles. Again, something about making better choices. Page of Wands, the Emperor. They're telling me to choose the mother or father of your children very wisely, because they didn't. And for some of you, I'm hearing that this is the exact person that put them in the ground. That silenced them, that sacrificed them, that hurt them, that abused them. They want me to... It's like they're thanking me for telling you this information, because I'm not sure why. Like, why does Pile 3 not hear this, spirit? For some of you, it's a frequency thing. Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords. For some of you, it's because you're hard-headed and you like to do things your own way. I totally get that. Like you don't listen. Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords, Two of Pentacles. It's like you have to find things out for yourself. 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Judgment. But they're telling me that, yes, you might be headstrong and you get that from them. So this is definitely giving me familial ancestry. But they're telling me that this is not a situation where you need to fight them. This is not a situation where you need to be headstrong. You actually need to listen to them in this situation, because it could cost you your life. It could cost you your well-being, your mental health. They're telling me it's not a time to fight me. Don't fight me on this. Okay? I'm hearing I'm trying to save you. King of Wands, Ace of Swords. Yeah, they're trying to save you. Four of Wands, because I'm not sure who you guys are with right now, but you guys could be with a person or sleeping with a person who has multiple, like they have multiple broken homes. They have multiple children with multiple people. They sleep around a lot. It's not the first time I pick up on this energy. It's picking up on it quite often, actually, and they don't want you to be caught up in that. They don't want you to be with someone who is unfaithful, or who fathers or mothers multiple children and leaves broken homes, broken families all over the place. Can we get a closing message from this spirit for Pile 3? The Chariot, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they're telling me you need to move in another direction, even if you won't have as much, even if you don't have what you think you need, even if you feel like you're losing something, you need to move in a different direction. You need to make a different choice. Like this is serious, they're telling me. Queen of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, Hangman. They're telling me you can worry about the specifics later on, but you need to make a different choice right now. Because you making a different choice opens you up to the right possibilities coming into your life. Yes. Judgment, Hangman, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Again, they're telling me it's not a time to debate with them. It's not a time to fight them on this. It's not a time to be headstrong. You actually need to listen. Okay. I don't know why I feel like asking, how is Pile 3 actually going to take this advice? How are they going to take this advice? The Fool, and Temperance. You're going to listen. I feel like you will. I feel like there's going to be something here. They're telling me that it's not just because you're going to listen, but it's because you're going to see something here. Temperance, Fool, the Empress. Something's going to click for you. Yeah, Ace of Swords, Page of Wands. Something is going to click. You're going to get some sort of information about the situation that you're in where everything is going to make sense and you're going to make the right decision. I feel like I'm going to leave this here, though. Yeah. You're going to wake up. Like, some of you guys are going to wake up. I'm not sure if some of you guys are under spell work for some of you. That's very specific. But you're going to see through something. You're going to wake up and you're going to all of a sudden make a different decision. You're going to pivot in the right direction. I'm hearing that this has been falling on deaf ears, but it's going to fall on the right ears. Okay, whatever that means. But I'm going to leave this here. I really hope I was able to connect to whoever needed to hear this message. Again, I would love to know if this resonates for you guys. And I will see you in one of my upcoming readings for you. Bye.